At 6:52, it's time now for our Wednesday morning sprint here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll check in with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls in just a minute, but first we go to our Rio Barber, who's live in Pasco covering a home burglary.
Good morning, Monica. Yes, I'm in Pasco near the intersection of Road 44 and Sylvester Street, where two men have been arrested after attempting to burglarize this home here behind me. Take a look at these photos from the scene earlier. The homeowner actually saw the two men lurking in his backyard on his security camera. When police arrived, they heard noises in the backyard and found a crowbar and hammer near the home. They also found one suspect stuck in their backyard fence. The second one was tracked down by a canine on Irving Street, a block away. Their identities have yet to be released, but we will keep you updated on our website, yaktranews.com. For now, we'll toss it back to you.
Thank you, Rio. An elk on the road caused a crash yesterday, sending a Kennewick woman to the hospital. Around 5:30 p.m., 68-year-old Yvonne Bloom was driving east on SR 124, about 4 miles west of Prescott, when she struck the elk. Bloom was taken to Providence St. Mary's Medical Center. Her passenger was uninjured. 3 shootings in Yakima within 24 hours left 2 men dead, a man wounded, and a woman in critical condition. Yakima Police Chief Matt Murray said there's nothing to indicate that any of the shootings are connected. He also said the incidents don't pose a current threat to the public.
In every one of those crime scenes, there's clear evidence of ongoing criminal activity.
No arrests have been made at this time in any of the 3 shootings. Yakima County coroner says autopsies are scheduled today for Luis Acosta, who was fatally shot Friday, and Manuel Pantaleon, who was fatally shot Saturday. If you know anything about the recent incidents, you should call Yakima Police directly, or if you want to stay anonymous, you can make a tip to Crime Stoppers on their hotline or using the P3 app. 2 men are on the run after breaking into a Kennewick jewelry store. Police say they got in through a crawl space and cut a hole in the floor. Yesterday, the suspects made their way into Garland's Gold Works on Clearwater Avenue. Before police could get inside, the suspects got out through the same hole. Nothing was taken, and they left their tools and backpack. Officers are working to get surveillance video to catch the attempted thieves. A 12-year-old Carmichael Middle School student is now at Spokane Hospital after being hit by a truck. Thankfully, police said her injuries are not life-threatening. The girl was on a Richland sidewalk near Lee Boulevard and Wellesian Way when she was hit by the truck. The driver said he didn't see the girl as he was pulling into a parking lot and hit her. Police tell Cap K-View she was walking from school to a transit station. The crash is still under investigation. Benton County now has paid back money owed to Lourdes for their jail's mental health services. Today, commissioners approved more than $47,000 in back pay from July 2019 to October. Because a state-funded program was cut, commissioners say more than $11,000 a month was not paid for. The money is coming from the corrections budget. The first team of chemists is setting up shop at Hanford's VIT plant. The chemists will perform the first scientific work taking place inside the plant's analytical laboratory to support starting the treatment of the Hanford tank waste by the end of 2023. The laboratory's key function is to confirm that glass produced by the low-activity waste vitrification facility meets regulatory requirements and standards. Hybrid electric ferries, that is the plan in Washington state, according to Governor Inslee's latest executive order. The governor released a statement saying, "We are going electric." The state is switching from diesel ferries to electric hybrids and building a new 144-car electric ferry. Inslee declared a transition to an all-zero emission fleet. He says the ferries are currently a large source of pollution, and this will be another step towards fighting climate change. New STEM jobs may be coming to Pasco. SolGen Power, a solar sales and installation company, broke ground on a national headquarters building in West Pasco. The 23,000 square foot building will also have space available to other companies, and the building will run entirely on solar power.
And as we're giving you a live look from the Legend Skycam network there from Richland's Columbia Point, we're looking at a quiet start, some freezing fog that's going to impact the area, especially around the Walla Walla and Pendleton. That's where those visibilities are less than 3/4 of a mile. Watch out for some icy spots for your commute to work. Down to 7 miles for Tri-Cities into Prosser, and then 5 miles in Yakima. And many spots right now are down into the 20s, so it's another cold start to your Wednesday morning. A lot of cloud cover here locally today. Next system that we're watching, again, just off the coast, Seattle looking at some soggy weather. Winter storm warnings are in place for the Cascades, the eastern slopes, even the northern Blues looking at a winter weather advisory that is in place. So a lot of snowfall and heavy snowfall expected through those mountain passes. So be sure to check past reports, especially when traveling on Thursday. Here's Futurecast here locally. We're looking at a mostly cloudy sky today. Later tonight, that's when the snow is expected to come down. Cle Elum, Ellensburg, even a little bit of some snowfall around Yakima. Looking at some freezing rain mixing in at times around the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla down into Pendleton. An icy commute certainly around the area for the first part of the day tomorrow. A lot of heavy rainfall still building in here for Thursday afternoon. The snow continues to fly back through the eastern slopes. The wind and some mild temperatures actually in the forecast for your Friday. So here's a look at today's forecast. Mostly cloudy, that mix developing late. We'll have those temperatures dipping down into the 30s. Your 7-day forecast, as you'll see here, the freezing rain a possibility as we head into the day tomorrow. Breezy conditions on Friday and just a few rain showers left over as we head into the weekend.
Thank you, Kristen. Good Morning America is coming up next. Again, you can catch the House debate impeachment articles right now on yak9news.com.